Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, Saturday the 21st of January. Got a detailed look at the week ahead for you. These are the charts from the UK Met Office first of all, and this is the analysis for this morning. Look, got a cold front that's just dragging its way southeastwards through the country this morning. Brought a little bit of rain to the south, but not much. Got cooler air now following in behind on that westerly. Through tonight and into tomorrow morning, got this little low that's just going to zip across Scotland. It's going to take these fronts with it, and as they go through, they'll bring some cloud and outbreaks of rain. Looks like most of that focus for southern Scotland and northern parts of England. Relatively little down to the south, but notice the airflow is quite a cool northwesterly, and so I do think over the hills we are going to be seeing some snow across Scotland during Sunday morning. Now, most of that has gone by Sunday afternoon as this feature clears out the way, leaves us with a cool northwesterly flow. Some snow showers to come for northern parts of Scotland, but elsewhere should be dry. Overnight into Monday, still some snow showers around across Scotland thanks to this trough moving south, but down to the south high pressure's building in, so it looks as if it should be dry with clearer skies and a frost forming by Monday morning. Through Monday itself, this warm front is going to be edging its way slowly northeastwards. I think the effect of that is to bring cloud through much of Ireland, western Wales, southwest England, some spots of drizzle and rain moving in here. This trough that's coming down the North Sea, notice that these eastern coasts still under the influence of this Arctic air look coming down the North Sea. So could be one or two wintry showers across the eastern coast of Scotland and eastern coast of England at first on Monday morning, but I think they will clear as the feature moves away towards the east. And then overnight into Tuesday, well, the front comes through, look, moving its way in lots of mist and murk around, I think on Monday night to Tuesday morning across Ireland, West Wales, southwest England too as this front comes in, and some significant rain too. Eastern parts of the country though under clearer skies with a frost, and then by Tuesday that front has cleared its way eastwards, look, through all areas. This is a warm sector, the area behind the warm front and ahead of the cold front in here across England, Wales and Ireland, and that brings lots of cloud, drizzle, mist, murk, low visibility, but I think northern and western Scotland behind this front probably seeing improved visibility and drier conditions. So that's how we're looking at the start of the week. What about later on? Well, looking at the North Atlantic Oscillation, this is how it sees things on the GFS model right the way through to the 5th of February. You can see it's staying just in negative territory there, which, excuse me, there we go, just in the negative territory, which indicates that the westerly winds across the Atlantic are somewhat weakened. But notice how it's picking up here around the 4th of February. So starting to show that that westerly may well be trying to get its act back together again. The Arctic Oscillation stays well below normal, so this is allowing the cold air to come off the pole. This is a measure of the westerly winds going around the Arctic, and notice how it comes way off, but then it does tend to pick up around the 4th or the 5th of February. Now this kind of goes against what I was thinking, which was that the end of January will be cold, and it'll stay cold up till about the 10th, 11th of February. So I'm not entirely sure that the GFS has got that right just about yet. But how do things progress then during the course of this week? Here are the charts from weatheronline.co.uk. We've got the time here in the top left hand corner. This is from the midnight run of the GFS. So we've gone through the last few days. There's tomorrow morning's low, look, just zipping across Scotland in the North Sea quite quickly. A northwesterly flow follows in behind, and then we see this ridge of high pressure building through Monday, bringing some fair conditions. Here's the warm front coming into the west overnight Monday into Tuesday. Look, it crosses all areas during Tuesday, bringing quite a wet and a murky day to many. And then through Wednesday, well, we start to see some pretty hefty spells of rain coming into western areas through Wednesday. Mild and breezy across most of England and Wales, but this front trying to get its way eastwards, but it's just going to be overnight Wednesday into Tuesday before it manages it. Then we get successively colder air coming in from the west during the course of Wednesday night and into Thursday. Look how the winds have gone round into the west and northwest. This is going to be bringing cooler conditions through all parts by Thursday. I think we'll see some snow showers across the western coast of Scotland, perhaps some over the Pennines and the north of Wales too, but generally it's just some showers across these eastern coasts, across these western coasts. For central and eastern areas it should be brighter, but it will be cooler. And then through Friday, well, a ridge builds in now on Friday. You may remember originally that Friday was forecast to have a low in the North Sea with a sharp northerly blowing through. Well, now looking as if this ridge builds in. That probably brings some sunny spells and dry conditions through Friday, but a frost overnight to Saturday, quite a severe frost in the south, and we could see temperatures picking up for a time through Saturday, but then we find high pressure really becoming quite an established feature, probably across the North Sea and into Scandinavia through the course of Sunday. Now, that will bring dry conditions to southern parts of the country with some sunshine, a severe early frost, but notably colder as this air flows in from the east. Probably some cloud across western coast of Scotland and Ireland too, bringing bits and pieces of drizzle through Sunday. But then look, it looks as if that hive really is established into next week, and I think that means that things are going to become cooler. I think we're going to be seeing an increased risk of frost, and gradually the south will become cloudier. Now, the effect of this into the beginning part of February, I think, is that temperatures are going to be reduced. So daytime temperatures typically across the southern parts of England may not get above 2 or 3 degrees, with night times at sort of -1s, -2, held quite high because of the amount of cloud. But further north, daytime temperatures 3s and 4s, but by night could easily be down to -7s, -8s, quite easily across central parts of Scotland. And that high really just holds firm through that week and into the weekend of the 4th and the 5th. Look, the high is just staying put, and that's the way that I think this is going to be shaping up during the coming couple of weeks. And just to remind you, this was the February forecast that I put out from the 1st to the 10th, and I was worried yesterday I'd probably overdone it a little bit on the underplayed it a bit on the coolness, but actually now I think this is probably nearer the truth. So the 0s to -2s across much of the country in terms of mean temperatures, so that is quite cold, but most of the cold air probably across Scandinavia. We need to watch this carefully though. This is a developing situation. Models are in disagreement as to how cold things go. At the moment, I'd say my confidence is probably fairly moderate. The cold earth is going to get in next weekend and then last through the week after. I think this really is going to be our spell of wintry weather. So thanks for watching. As always, the site's kept free of charge by the advert you see around the screen. So if you see an advert you like, click on it, go through to the advertiser. It generates revenue for us and shows the advertiser that you're interested in them as well. Don't forget to check out the musings. You might have noticed the Weather Web reporters appearing. That's a really useful group of guys who are now blogging in regularly and posting their reports onto the site. So do go and watch their reports, and we've got some exciting developments coming through as well over the coming weeks. So thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining.